So, my topic will be, is Goku a bad father? Is Goku a bad father? And then
take it away, Cold Toss.
Yeah, we'll go one by one on whether he is a bad father or not. Since Brock started first, Hunter, you can start first this time because this is a long time coming on why. It's been like at least a month since you brought this up. We haven't brought it up yet on the pod.
All right, fine. I'll go first. Is Goku a bad father? Yes, Goku is a bad father. Let's take a look at who Goku's kids are. Gohan and Goten. Let's take a look at what Gohan and Goten has learned from Goku throughout their lives. Oh, it's nothing. He literally never taught him any goddamn thing. Go ahead and fucking name something Goku taught him. For one, he wasn't fucking there. You can't say, oh, he fucking taught Gohan how to fight. Nah, that was Piccolo. Oh, but he taught him how to go Super Saiyan. That was gonna happen eventually. Well, what about Goten? Chi-Chi taught Goten how to fight. What about Gohan? He's a really good scholar. That was Chi-Chi. What about nothing? He did fucking nothing for those kids. He was never there. And when he was alive, he still wasn't there.
Listen.
Then I'll go.
Listen.
We're listening.
Listen. After the man died, pretty much everyone else was taking care of his kids. I mean, what else?
You mean after?
Cold Toss said it best. Everyone's taking care of his kids.
It wasn't even after he died. It was they were taking care of his kids while he was still alive.
Matter of fact, I think he said in Daima, I wasn't really there to take care of my kids, if I'm not mistaken.
It was like word for word. He said, I wasn't really there.
Who was the person that... So, Gohan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would Gohan have had that extra courage had Goku not talked him through? It could have been literally anybody, but it was Goku that was like, hey, I just died. Let me use universal Verizon here to talk to my child who's currently fighting the big bad I couldn't beat. There's little segments here and there. Yes, he was gone. I think in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, the joke was made, you spend either half your time dead, half your time training, or sometimes both. I'm not going to say he's a good father, because that would be verifiably false. But I don't know if he was the worst ever. He was always with Goten, right? He did come home that one time with Baba. He had the whole 24 hours to spend. And of that time, he spent most, I'm not going to say most of it, he spent a lot of time with Goten. There was that whole heartwarming little scene they had. And then he also taught, trying to think forward, oh crap, my time's about out here. I need to at least teach something to Goten for the whole entire human race to survive. So they did the fusion. As far as Gohan, to say that it was... Piccolo did teach him in the Saiyan Saga, right, how to basically survive. I don't know how much fighting. I would imagine they had an off-screen fighting session. But when it came to later, they had a whole between, I want to say, after the Frieza Saga, when Goku finally got back, before the androids, Goku and Piccolo both had 2 years to train with Gohan. So Goku was there. Had the whole year within the time chamber, so Goku was there. So again, I'm not trying to give any credibility to Goku's actual parenting methods. I don't think he was the best father, right? I don't think I'm the best father. I don't think Goku was the best father. But to say that he wasn't there entirely to contribute anything, I think would be false, just based off of those metrics. But yeah, I agree. He's not the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brockstrap's argument for Goku being a decent dad is that he gave Gohan a pep talk when the world was at stake.
It's true. That wasn't the argument for him being the best dad or a good dad by any means. I'm just saying he was the one that did it, not Piccolo or anybody else technically who would also be considered Gohan's dad. I don't know.
Alright, well, so this whole Goku didn't teach Gohan nothing, taught him the Kamehameha, taught him how to go Super Saiyan 2.
Is that confirmed?
Taught him how to go...
you didn't teach him how to go Super Saiyan 2.
How to do the fusion.
What did teach him the Kamehameha?
He taught them how to go fusion. And this whole argument about him not being there, it's because the man is dead. He sacrificed himself twice, not once, twice for Gohan. He killed himself twice for Gohan. First time against Raditz, he's gone for a year. And then they go off to Namek. Then he's like gone, like after fighting Frieza, he's gone for another 3 years traveling back. So then after a good 3-4 years, he spent, every time he was alive, he spent all the time he could with Gohan, unless he was dead or traveling back. So that's the only reason why he was there. It's not because he didn't want to be there, he just couldn't be there. And then like on the second time he was dead, it was because he sacrificed himself for Cell to save Gohan and the rest of the world again. So I don't know what this whole he's a bad father argument thing is about, when he literally did the ultimate sacrifice for Gohan twice.
Go ahead, Brockstrap.
Are we counting movies as well?
You
Or are
can
those
if you
typically
want.
out of the... It's the second Broly movie. He actually did get in trouble for leaving Otherworld for a second to help Gohan and Goten do like a family Kamehameha to save them, because they weren't going to beat Broly by themselves. He like did an instant transmission for the few seconds, did the Kamehameha, beat Broly.
Wait, that's not true.
He went back. Is that not right?
No, that's not right. They had just gathered the Dragon Balls, and while they were doing the Kamehameha, Goten and Gohan, Goten said, "Oh, I wish Dad was here," and it fucking summoned Shenron and brought him back just for the amount of time to help with the Kamehameha, because he was like,
okay,
yeah, no, literally, you can look it up, because I remember arguing
No,
with
I
somebody
believe you.
about this, so I looked it up. He was like, "I wish Dad was here to help," or some shit, and so Shenron brought him back for like fucking 1 minute, like long enough to help with the Kamehameha.
it's the best way to do it through Shenron. Okay, I was wrong.
We'll kind of count those moments, because there was another one, the BoJack movie, where Gohan was in trouble against BoJack, and then Goku was like, "I gotta go help my son," and then like teleported back in the living room world.
And that time he
punched
instant
him.
transmissioned.
And then he punched BoJack in the face to get him off of him. Save Gohan. You got this. And then he went back to the afterlife.
But I'm not giving points to Goku for helping Gohan save Earth. All right, like just because it was Gohan, like no, that's not. First of all, if there is no Earth, Goku has no home to come back to. That's still selfish intent on Goku's part. That's not loving father's intent on Goku's part.
So what's the other option? Let your son die? Because he didn't let that happen.
Yeah, the Raditz one wasn't about like saving the Earth. It was about getting his son back.
I wouldn't say he has the attachment or any sentiment that Vegeta does. Vegeta seems a lot more emotionally like developed. Goku's just a man-child, I would imagine. That's the right term, but
Right. No, I completely agree. Vegeta's definitely a better dad than Goku.
After Super, yes. But prior to Super, no.
But also, we can't give Goku credit for fucking, you said teaching Gohan Super Saiyan 2. Nobody taught Gohan Super Saiyan 2. Gohan figured that shit out. He taught I'll give Goku credit for teaching Gohan Super Saiyan, the first one. I'll give him credit for that. But Gohan figured out Super Saiyan 2.
But well, like if he wasn't there, if Goku wasn't there in the hyperbolic time chamber training with Gohan, would he have even reached Super Saiyan 2? Because we've seen future Gohan in the Trunks History of Trunks movie. He didn't have Super Saiyan 2. He had regular Super Saiyan, and he was a full-grown ass adult, and he couldn't unlock Super Saiyan 2. Or
He
else
also
would've beaten the
wasn't
androids.
training with Goku, who is canonically stated multiple times, even by gods, to be a prodigy genius fighter. It's not like he was training with fucking Trunks. Like there wasn't any. He had to teach Trunks how to fight so he could have a training partner.
Oh, so you saying him having to train with Goku mean he turned into Super Saiyan 2 then, right?
No,
He could have done it with Piccolo.
Him being pushed to the point that Cell brought him to put him at Super Saiyan 2. It had nothing to do with Goku. Actually, no, it had a lot to do with Goku. Because Goku, after putting Gohan in that fucking situation, said, "Oh, Cell, here's a fucking sensu bean." So yeah, it had a lot to do with Goku.
Well, there's that filler moment where Goku, when when Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2 for the first time, Goku had that flashback of them in the hyperbolic time chamber where Gohan hit Super Saiyan 2. Like, they were both training to their very end. They were in Super Saiyan like every scene we saw them in the hyperbolic time chamber, except for like the beginning when they first entered and this one filler scene where like they were training so hard for so long that they were both done and tired and both in base form instead of Super Saiyan form. And then Goku's about to go back to the bed, and then Gohan's like, "Wait a minute, Dad, we're not done." And then he powers up to Super Saiyan 2 just for a split second, and then just like passes out. So that's like how Goku got his inspiration.
I remember that.
Yep,
Are we talking about Goku being a good trainer or a good dad?
I mean, that can go hand in hand. Like let's say you want to become a good baseball player, and your dad doesn't do anything. He doesn't teach you nothing. He's like, "Nah, I'm good. You can go learn on your own." Or, "I'm gonna try my best and help you be good at baseball."
All right. Well, let me put it to you like this. Look. My dad beat the shit out of me, and that's why I'm good at fighting today. Okay. But I don't fuck with my dad because he was a terrible dad. All right. So what you're saying is just Goku fought with Gohan a lot and is a good dad. And I'm here telling you, as a convicted felon, that is not the fucking case. That's not how being a dad works.
I mean, Piccolo beat the shit out of Gohan too, but everyone praises him for being a great father.
He beat him with love. No, I'm kidding. I know. Piccolo wasn't a great dad, especially when at the first time when he was literally only training him to fight.
Is Piccolo even a dad?
Well, there's like this whole on-running
Piccolo even have
joke.
the parts to make a child?
There's the on-running joke that Piccolo's Gohan's real father because he raised him. Quote unquote, raised him.
If you see that new movie where you got the Beast Gohan transformation and Cell Max, that movie, if you ever even consider questioning whether or not Piccolo's a good dad after watching that movie, that motherfucker was on his shit.
Remember
he was
when
amazing.
He was trying to panned over to Goku and Chi-Chi, and he's like, "Oh, and she doesn't like this. And her favorite berries are blueberries.
And she wants
to sleep
her milk a little bit warm, not hot, not room temperature." Yeah.
He's a good grandpa, that's for sure.
The fucking best.
Yeah. So back to Goku being a bad father. So, well, what you got you Hunter and Seven Ninja about him sacrificing himself twice for Gohan? Like once at the Cell games, like he put Gohan up against a monster.
He
like
sacrificed himself.
But he knew
for Gohan.
He took the special beam cannon while holding Raditz to save Gohan, and he used instant transmission to get Cell from exploding all over the planet, destroying the planet, to bring him to King Kai's planet and make sure Gohan doesn't die.
He did that more for to take out Raditz to save Gohan. Like, if we're thinking about, because Piccolo jumped in there too, and it was literally to deal with a big threat for the sake of the world. I would say that's more what that was. I mean, his son was there. I'm not gonna say his son wasn't there, but like the sake of the world was at stake. He took a special beam cannon to take it out. That seems like what happened there. The Cell games legitimately
or Gohan. Like if I was riding my bike and stumbled across that fucking fight and stopped to watch, would you say Goku took it for me?
You talking to me, Squall?
Any one of y'all. Like if I would have been there watching and Goku and the fight would have played out the way it was, you wouldn't say Goku died for Hunter. He died
his
protecting
son.
the world.
You're not his son. Nah, there's a thing I saw online where Goku is not this Superman hero that we think he is, like always trying to save the world. He's a fighting loving, brain dead, fighting loving idiot. The only time he becomes this save the world type of person is when his friends are in danger. He gets like angry when his friends are hurt, like Krillin dying, like to one of Piccolo's minions, Demon King Piccolo's minions. He went on rage mode to go take him out. When Krillin died against Frieza, he turned Super Saiyan because of a rage from Krillin dying. Gohan gets captured, he's going straight after Raditz immediately after getting beat the crap up. And then he even teamed up with an enemy like Piccolo, like to go along with that, to go save Goku. He's not like this world-saving hero that we all think he is. He's more of a, I need to go protect my friends. You hurt my friends, I'll come after you.
But if the planet blows up, he's got no hope.
Exactly.
I mean, he did make a home on planet Yardrat for 3 years.
Because he was learning a fighting technique. Instead of going home to his family and being a dad, he wanted to learn how to teleport. And look, I'm not going to sit here and say I wouldn't have done the same thing, but I am going to sit here and say that I probably wouldn't be a good dad.
Was it 3 years? I didn't think it was that long.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was 3 years.
3 years.
It was 3.
Really?
Yep.
1 or 3, one of those. I can't remember. I still think he's a good dad.
Oh wait, no. It was 1 year that it took him to get back to Earth. And then 3 years that it took Trunks to come back again.
Yes, one of those. That's how I remember it too, a little bit.
Because they summoned Shenron, and then because they were like, it's been a year, we can summon Shenron, and then Shenron was like, he's not dead, dude.
Well, it was the Namekian year, because they only had I think they had the Namekian Dragon Balls at the time to what's it called, summon Shenron to get like Krillin and everybody back, since they had the option to bring back someone more than once.
Right.
But
And if Chaozu goes again, he gets a free ice cream.
yeah, he still sacrificed himself for Gohan. Like, he
And
was all
Chaozu.
about
I'm
getting
lactose intolerant.
Gohan back. What was that, Brock?
Nothing. I just like secret cold sauce's joke.
Oh.
Nobody's lactose intolerant in heaven. Krillin, that's why it's heaven.
So everybody has valid reasons for Goku not being a good dad, but then Squall just has like, but guys, it's Goku reasons for Goku being a good dad.
The
He
Gokuism.
sacrificed himself for Gohan.
That doesn't make you a good person. That's such a Jesus Christ thing to say. Oh, I died for you. Like, I don't even ask you to, bro. Like, you could have not done that. Like,
I mean, if he sacrificed himself for the world, he'd be a good person. But he's sacrificing himself for his son twice, so he's a good dad.
when did he sacrifice for his son?
Raditz
Both
himself.
times. No, dude. Ninja just fucking.
They don't get like that.
No, he's
It
saying
was
it's for the world. It wasn't
It was
for the world. He's not for the world. He's
I
for
can-
his friends and family.
I can almost see that it was for that the Raditz one was for Gohan. I can almost fucking take enough drugs to convince myself that was for Gohan. All right, but Cell being about to explode and taking Earth with it had nothing to do with Gohan.
Yes, it did. He had a backup
Gohan was
option.
part of the group of people he wanted to save. So yes, not directly Gohan, but
And the
Gohan I'm sure,
planet.
was in his
That he
thoughts.
wanted to save.
He was cool being in the other world. He didn't care about Earth. He cared about the people on Earth.
That's true. We know that because fucking how old was Goten by the time Goku finally came back, and it was only because there was another big fight for him to come back
Years
to.
old.
Yeah. Goten met his dad when he was like fucking 7 or 8. And it was only because, hey, Goku, some badass dude is here to fight. And Goku's like, oh, I guess I'm on my way.
So, how much time did Goku... Okay, He had 24 hours. How long did he have to like accrue that amount of time? And he was only going to be able to use it once, so like, eh. But I mean, with that same logic, he could have been brought back by the new Namekian balls, right? He was given the option, so you're right. He was given the option to be brought back, and then he gave the whole, well, guys, look, everybody I fight that's bad is because of me, so like, he wanted that extra protection, which apparently didn't work anyways because Boo and Babidi and Dabura and all them guys came along, but... So you're right.
That was a fucking excuse anyway, as far as I'm concerned. How fucking big your head gotta be? How narcissistic do you have to be for you to say all these world-ending threats are specifically here for me? Like, no, dog. Yeah.
I mean, can you blame him? We got Raditz there for Goku, Nappa Vegeta there for Goku, Cell there because of Goku and the Red Ribbon Army. Androids were there specifically to kill Goku. Like every major universe, like planetary threat was there for Goku up until that point, until Majin Buu came there for no reason. So then that he came back. Like after they defeated Kid Buu and he was still alive. You know what? I'll stay alive. I'm not going back to the other world. I'll stay here with my family.
All he was really doing was giving up.
I mean,
There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that people wouldn't have continued to like be major villains if Goku wasn't there. Like, I kind of see the point, but also, if I'm so strong that I've already beaten all of these guys, and I have a choice to either be with my family or not be with my family, and I choose to not be with my family, then I'm not a good dad. Period. That's not how being a good dad works.
Let me tell you this. I love my 7 and 3-year-old. Sometimes time away from him is not the worst thing in the world. I love them to death. I would do anything for them. I would fight, sell, and sacrifice myself. But man, sometimes they're a bit much.
You'd miss the first 7 years of your unborn child's life?
Absolutely not.
Okay, Goku's a bad dad.
We
heard it from a dad, you guys. A real dad with an exceptional beard.
Would you sacrifice yourself for your unborn child and miss the first 7 years of his life if it meant saving the world? And your kids. And unborn kid.
Damn it, that's too good of a question.
Staying dead?
That's not fair. That question is that good.
I would do whatever it takes
to save them, right?
Give them the option. Give them the option to come back. Yes, also.
But if that option was presented long before 7 years, would you still wait 7 years?
Absolutely not.
Of course.
That single choice, Paul. That single choice is why he's a bad dad. Because he should have been there. Gohan is he's in his teens. He could have been rambunctious. His mama is super weak. He could have slapped her across the sky and went and started killing everyone.
Not super weak. Let me stop you right there. Chi is the man in that relationship.
Yeah. She's weak enough. Okay, he could have. Didn't Goku like slap her into a tree and she broke it in half? Like, bro, Goku did that 10 times over. So what I'm saying is that singular choice, Squall. Gohan's still growing up. He needs his dad. I could see if he died again, like on not. And when I say that, because of course he died, but I could see if he died and he couldn't come back. He could have, and he gave Cell the Senzu bean. It's his fault. Everything that's happened in that moment is his fault.
Everything.
Right. We'll save the Senzu bean topic for a different day. I want to bring that up on a different time. But I mean, like Goku always had like a backup plan. Like he wasn't gonna let Cell to get his ass or Cell to beat up Gohan. Like if at the very least they were all gonna jump in and jump Cell. Like and then like that he even proved that fact that he wasn't gonna let Gohan die by when Cell was about to explode the planet and everyone with them, he went in there and instant teleported him out of there.
Do you remember who told him to do it though?
Told him to do
It was
what?
Piccolo.
Oh shit. Gohan's real dad.
No, he didn't.
Piccolo's like, Gohan doesn't like the fight.
That's
That
right.
was the main reason he got in that fight. That was the main reson.
He's a
That
pacifist.
wasn't the main reason. Piccolo was telling him, like, dude, Gohan's a scared little kid. He's not out there a fighting loving maniac like you. He's there scared. Why isn't his dad out there helping him? Which, one part of that was right. He's not a fighting loving maniac like Goku. But him being scared that Goku's not helping him, that was completely false. Gohan was chilling.
That wasn't
He was just-
completely false. He was
That's
not
false.
chilling at all. He was scared, and he's
No, he
always
was-
been scared.
No,
we
he
talked about this
wasn't.
on multiple podcasts. Gohan is always scared every time, whether he can beat the guy or not. He's still scared. That's Gohan's default emotion. He's full of fucking fear. And Goku told Piccolo, he was like, nah, Gohan always is fighting enemies with us. And Piccolo had to come right back with him, and yeah, cause you fucking make him come. Gohan never was like, I'm fucking going, come on, guys. Like,
No, he wasn't scared, bro. If you like when he was fighting Cell was like he was talking to Cell saying, like, nah, like I know if I go angry, I'm gonna hurt you, and this is why. He went through all the times he went angry against Raditz. He got that 1000 power level spike, headbutted the crap out of Raditz, and then that time against Frieza, when Krillin went down for the count, he went up against second form Frieza and basically was like throwing ki blasts at him and going crazy on him. Had Vegeta completely shook. He was going through this like, yo, bro, if you make me mad, I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna rip you to shreds. Please don't make me do this. He was more scared for Cell than his own safety. So Piccolo
yeah, they
was wrong
call
about
that not a fighter.
But Piccolo wasn't scared. Why isn't Goku helping him? He was scared for Cell's safety, not his own.
No, dude. You didn't watch the same
One
Dragon
time.
Ball Z as us. I don't know what the fuck you talking about right now.
Oh, you need to go watch
Bro.
that back again. That's what happened. So
The one time Gohan switches up personality, it pisses me off so much. He was ready to go when Piccolo was getting beat up by Cell, and he was ready to go. Goku had to stop him. He's ready to go fight. Somehow or another, the Cell saga gets to where they're finally fighting, and now, I want to talk him down. I want to save his life. I don't want to have to hurt him. Gohan, all these other times you've been ready to throw hands because you had to. This is one of those times. Oh my god.
Oh, that's another
Bro, I'm
good
getting
point
angry
why
again.
Goku's a good father. You know, like Piccolo was about to die against first or second form Cell. Gohan's about to go throw his life away. Then Goku, bam, punches him like, no, bro, I'm not gonna let you die. That's a good father move right there for me, in my opinion.
Yeah, what is also a really good father move? Whenever Nappa was about to kill Gohan and Piccolo literally sacrificed himself only to save Gohan. Not the planet, not anything else. He just jumped in front of that blast to make sure that Gohan was okay.
See, this sounds a little biased. So Piccolo saving Gohan, but is counting as Gohan a good move for Gohan, but Goku for Raditz and Cell is not for Gohan. That's for the planet.
Because it wasn't for Gohan. Raditz wasn't attacking Gohan and then Goku jumped in front of it. Raditz was attacking Goku and Piccolo.
But they went there to save
Gohan was just
Gohan. Well, Goku went to save Gohan. Piccolo went there to defeat Raditz to make sure he's the top level villain. Go ahead, 7 Ninja.
Enemy of my enemy.
That's all that was. Gohan, I mean, I won't say he was in any real danger, but compared to what Goku was in for, Gohan was not in that much danger. I truly, like, I guess you could say, like, oh, hey, he wants to go save his son, but when it came down to killing Raditz, because Goku would have let him live, it came down to protecting the planet. At the end of the day, they could just switch Gohan back. They don't want him
What
to go
would
through
have
that
happened
experience,
if-
but they could just switch Gohan back. Fun.
What would have happened if Raditz wasn't beaten?
If Raditz wasn't what?
He probably would have kidnapped or killed Gohan.
He wouldn't have killed Gohan. And the only reason he kidnapped him was because he was half Saiyan. He was gonna fucking raise him. He probably would have been a better dad.
Goku
He
didn't
actually
want
wanted to raise Gohan. he wanted to raise Gohan. Goku only would fight Raditz.
Servitude to Lord Frieza.
Yeah, Goku only wanted to raise Raditz. Fight Raditz. It wasn't because he stole Gohan from him. He was just using that as an excuse to go fight Raditz. He was like, "Oh, now I got a reason to go fight this strong guy."
Now, when he left, when he got beat up and they took Gohan at the Kame house, he got up like, "Bulma, give me the Dragon Radar. I need to go save Gohan." That was like one of his first words before he went back after him. And then let's dig a little deeper into the Raditz fight. When Gohan got that insane rage boost, broke out of the Saiyan pod, and then headbutted Raditz. Raditz got up and was about to go kill Gohan, and then Goku went and grabbed him from behind and held it, and like he was like, "Piccolo, hurry up, shoot that special beam cannon!" And he held him there for like at least an episode. My ribs are cracking, hurry up, Piccolo! And he held him there because Gohan was about to die. He didn't grab his tail, he did the quickest thing he thought of and just grabbed him, boom, and held him there. Yeah. That Raditz part was definitely for Gohan. He was only gone because he sacrificed himself for Gohan.
Dude, you are so delusional.
Early Dragon Ball Z. Good
The
dad.
first fucking thing that Raditz said was that he was gonna sell Earth to Frieza. It had nothing to do with Gohan. It's that he didn't want Earth to be enslaved by Frieza. He didn't say Frieza, he said an evil alien overlord. But still.
I mean, if Goku specifically said that, I would agree with you.
Raditz.
But if Goku specifically said, "I need to go stop Raditz from taking over the world against this evil alien," I'd agree with you. But he never said that. His concerns were Gohan and Gohan only.
Okay. So then, at what point did Goku stop being a good dad? Because it happened. If you're gonna say he was a good dad at that point, where are you drawing the line? Because there's no fucking way that you can look at all of what Goku did as a dad and think, yeah, that fucking dude was awesome.
Definitely in Super, he was a terrible dad, and definitely like at the end of Z, after Buu Saga, end of Z, he was a pretty bad dad when he came back to life. Like,
Dude,
in
you
Super,
just
That way,
are-
Gohan didn't really need him anymore. Goten might have.
What do you
He
mean
went out
didn't
with Buu.
really need him? Gohan had his own kid. Of course he didn't need.
Exactly.
Goku was a old grandpa at that point.
cause like in Super, he like he made Goten drive the tractor while he trained. So that's not a good parenting move. So like all that
Probably the
They
best
got off
thing
the cliff.
Goku did as a dad.
that's the most
Some
selfish
reason
thing.
Throw it off
Still.
the cliff, too.
Teaching your kid how to work. If he'd have done that with Gohan, he wouldn't be fucking sitting there studying all kind of useless shit to make him not a scholar. We don't even know what Gohan studies. We just know he studies all the time.
Appreciate the Super Saiyan Beetle.
Super Saiyan what?
Super Saiyan?
Beetle. Yeah. The, the little
Beetle?
the bug that Gohan was researching in the movie. It turned yellow.
Oh,
and powered
wait.
up just like we do.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
I remember that one. Yeah.
It wasn't
so,
as memorable as Super Saiyan Hercule.
So all
That
my
was awesome.
reasons for why Goku is a good dad are not good enough for you, but why I think he's a bad dad. You think those are good parenting moves?
No, dude. To make your kid learn how to use a tractor and shit, absolutely. All the kids that I grew up with, that their dad made them learn how to drive a tractor at like 9 and 10 years old and shit, they fucking love their dad. They hang out with their dad all the time, bro. They be posting on Snapchat, yeah, a beer with dad and blah, blah, blah. Or like on Father's Day, they'll post a picture of their dad and they'll be like, the man, the myth, the legend, fucking Jerry or whatever. And you don't see that from Hunter and his dad. You know why? Because Hunter's dad fucking sucked. You know why? Because Hunter's dad was just like Goku. He just beat him up and left. That's it.
Go ahead, Brock.
Take this from the Vice President Kamala Harris.
Oh God.
Sometimes you just have to look at something holistically. And holistically, Goku wasn't the best father.
Can
Holistically.
somebody define holistic for me, please?
Pull it out,
I'm
Jamie.
not even sure.
Pull it up, Jay.
Hey,
Look at him. Look at
it's a
him.
good enough word for the Vice President.
What, did you just fall out of a coconut tree?
Pull it up, 7 Ninja or 7 Holistic 7.
Oh no.
Become unburdened by what has been.
I'm Googling it.
See, characterized by the belief that the parts of something are interconnected and can be explained only by a reference to the whole. I still don't know what it means.
Hey, yeah, what the fuck? That's not even. That doesn't make
Word
sense.
whole.
All right,
Holistically, I'm assuming means the big picture, right? The whole entire
okay.
experience that we've had of Goku being a father with Gohan and Goten, holistically all together, right? Just probably wasn't the best experience for those two boys.
Yeah.
Wait,
he's
is
not
your-
the best, but he's
Hold on,
still a
Rock
good
Strap.
father.
Is your argument for Goku being a good dad? Are you just trying to pull a Kamala Harris by using a Kamala Harris quote, or just giving us something so goddamn confusing and off topic that we don't even know what the fuck he's saying? So we just give up on asking.
The examples that you gave earlier where Goku wasn't there, Goku didn't teach them anything, Goku this, that, all the bad things wasn't 100% accurate. I was pointing out the things that he was there for, not saying yes, he's good or bad. I'm saying holistically, he probably isn't the best. So where Squall's saying, oh yeah, he was a good dad, when you're there saying, oh, he did absolutely nothing,
Yeah, I'm not saying
That's
he's the
most
best.
politician answer I've ever heard. Everybody, Brock Strap for Senator 2025.
I'm not saying Goku. Was
I'll
the
agree with
best
it
dad.
though.
I'm not saying he's the best dad. I'm saying for when he was there, he was good pre-Super, pre-Majin Buu and Saga. He was good for when he was there. He did his best. Like I don't know too many dads in today's day and age that have killed themselves because for their kids, or not killed themselves, who sacrificed themselves for their kids. You know, I mean, of course, if they did, they'd be no longer here, and I can't ask them. But yeah, that's not the point. The point is he sacrificed himself twice for Gohan, and the only reason he wasn't there is because he was actually dead.
So this is the end of the first segment. We all ready to turn in our ballads?
Yeah, we can either do that or we can do Dragon Ball Diamond discussion. Up to you guys. What's up, Brockstrap?
so was the original question, is Goku a good dad?
Yes.
No, the question is Goku a bad father?
Oh yeah.
The answer is yes.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yes.
I got people in the chat saying not agreeing with you guys. They're more on my side. I'm going with no. He's not a bad father. Final verdict. We can go all around in a circle, but I'm sticking with it. He's not a bad father.
My answer is that Goku was never even a father. He would not even. He wasn't even a bad father. Wasn't there. Period. Wasn't a dad at all. He had no influence on any of his kids' lives, good or bad. He taught them nothing, literally.
Super Saiyan. All right, go ahead, 7 Ninja.
I'm gonna say that Goku morally is a good, kind guy. I will say that maybe you could go with the idea he inspired them to become something greater, him becoming a stronger being. I could kind of see that idea. But overall, when it comes to being a father for his kids, he wasn't there. Does he have an excuse to some degree? Sure, but he wasn't there. He wasn't able to teach them the stuff that they would really need. He wasn't, and then he decided not to come back in Gohan's most important years of his life. So overall, no, he's not a good father, but he's still a good, kind guy. I'll always give him that. Rockstrap. For your fatherly perspective.
When
It's good.
Gohan came back to fight Super Buu after being raised, his power raised up by Supreme Kai, Kibito took him there and he was like, "Hey, before you go, Kibito, can you change my clothes?" He
Mhm.
wanted to have his clothes changed to his father, who was the strongest guy in the universe, right? Or something to that degree. That was pride. That was pride in your father that you looked up to. To say that he wasn't inspired or didn't inspire anything from the boys, I would say probably is false. Is he a good dad? I don't think so.
All right, well, we got 3 no's and 1 yes. We'll let everyone in the chat and whoever's watching in the future let us know in the comments what y'all think.